All right, it's time to close out your launch party. We use a program called Order Pro Online, or abbreviated OPOL, and you can get to Order Pro Online through your back office. And you have here your pending orders and your completed orders. Once you have some orders in there, you can toggle back and forth. This orange ribbon up here is how you're going to move through your order. And we're going to start a new order. And then you'll see that there are only 6 steps in completing an order. And you can move between those steps by selecting previous step or next step, or you can select this go to step and select the step that you would like to go to. So step 1 is your hostess information. I'm just going to put me and just look up an address. Okay, so we'll put our zip in our phone, and then right down here, you can switch the shipping to the hostess or to the consultant. And because your launch party, you are both, it doesn't matter. But in future parties, you will want to make sure to change this to your hostess. All right, so next step is the type of party that you will be doing. And again, we want to put our hostess name here. And then we're going to select our order type. And for all Facebook and home parties, you're just going to use a home party. There's lots of other order types, and you'll get into these later on, but just know in step 2 is where you're going to select different types of orders. You can put your party date here, and then if you've booked a future party, you want to select this because you can then access your double free books for yourself. I am out of my incentive period, so I don't get the double free, but I get a monthly hostess special, but we can only access that once we have a booking. So for your double free books, you want to make sure to get a booking in order for those points to be applied. Okay, so here's where we select the books. A couple of things. Down here is a drop-down menu. This. And for all home parties and Facebook parties, the only ones you really need to use are this full retail, free host rewards, half-price host rewards, and clear down here is the party bonus books. So those are the ones you're going to use for Facebook and home parties. So we're going to start with the full retail. If I wanted, oh, but look, we have no sales in this party, so I can't actually get any free books. And you had your party link on your e-commerce site where everyone ordered. So you're going to combine that e-show from your e-commerce site here. And this will pop up with all of your open e-shows that have sales through them that can be closed. I'm going to use this one. You just select your party, and then it will bring it into Order Pro. There are my total retail sales. And now I can go over to my free books and get some free host rewards. And it's going to say, look, I've got $10 in free books. Now let's pretend that your host wanted to bump up to the next level to $150. You can do that here in Order Pro. She does not need to order from the website and make 2 separate orders. So here you would just select the books that you want to add in there. And you'll notice this number is going up here in the top. And we want to get that up to 150, 153. There we go. So here's our total full retail that we're paying for in this order, but our whole party is up to 153. So now we're going to jump back over to those free host rewards, and it bumped me up to the next level. So now I have $20 in free books. Another little tip is to go here, and you want to search instead of having to type the start of the title, you want contain. So any title that contains that word. And you also want to change this bookbinding to show all. So that's going to give you all the options available. So for my $20, I'm going to select Ted and Friends. So I just had to type a little bit, and there it is. I'm going to add it in. And here is your allowance remaining. If you go over on this, then it will charge you full retail, even 5 cents or $1. So just make sure that these numbers are as close as you can possibly get them. half price host rewards. This is giving me $25. Let's do that's not my, so you typed in the word that, anything with that word comes in. I'm going to do that's not my dolly. And see inside trays. So again, we have that right down, but we're not over. Then for booking a party with me, I had a booking party incentive of any free new title of her choice. And she chose Little Bear Needs Glasses because that just recently came out. And now all of our books are selected. So the next step, step 4, is review. A great thing about Order Pro is that it auto saves for you. Everything that we've done is automatically saved. So if I got pulled away right here, I would not have to start over at the beginning. This is a breakdown of the order. So we have what we selected in Order Pro, what was in the e-show, our total. So this is just going to break down your rewards, the hostess fee, the shipping. So you can see it all broken down here, and it gives you a total owed down here at the bottom. Another tip for Order Pro that I like to do is under this print, you hit print without summary, and then another summary comes out, and it's just laid out a little bit differently. And it will have your full retail books here, full price. It says we have $46.97 at full retail. Then here's our free books, what we spent and what was overage. We didn't spend anything over. Our half price books with their full retail value, and then what we're being charged half price. Here's our half price books, what we're being charged. Our free books, what we're being charged, the hostess fee, then the total here, this $12.49 plus $2. This is the total retail value that the shipping is calculated from. And this is the total that the host owes off of those free and half price books, plus she'll need to pay for the full retail books. Then here is that party bonus books that I, the consultant, am paying for, that $4.55 plus the shipping and handling on that. And then again at the bottom is our total. So back to Order Pro. Our next step is payment. And you can discuss with your team leader a couple options with payment. You can either get the credit card information from your host, or you can send her an invoice using Square or PayPal. So chat with her about those options. The thing that you'll need to know here is that this bottom number, amount due from consultant, you want this to be at 0. Order Pro will not let you close this until this number is at 0. And so if you are paying for a portion of this for that party bonus book and your host is paying for the rest, then you're going to make 2 separate orders or payments. Excuse me. You're going to enter one payment, it'll deduct that and tell you what's left to pay, and you'll do another payment and it should bring that down to 0. So the $74.40 we want to be 0. And we add multiple payments by going down here to add a new customer payment. And we can add in a portion. We can either add in that full total, or we can add in a portion of that. Enter your credit card information. You do not need to fill out this check number at the bottom, and then you would hit add next payment and then put the remainder in that next payment. And then that should bring your total down to $74.40 once you've paid, you and the host have paid for this. For your launch party, you're going to pay for all of it, and so you can just enter that one time. And the last step is the Order Pro will review everything. And obviously, if I click this review button, it's going to say, hey, you haven't paid for your books. Go back to step 5 and pay for those books. So here it's saying, required field, you need to pay in step 5. So it's going to tell you where there's a mistake that needs fixed. If that was correct, I could submit order. And then the last thing you'll do is post to ledger. And that just keeps it in a record for you for later on to be able to see the breakdown. And that is how you close out an order in Order Pro. We can always go back here and go back to our list. Again, that's automatically saved, so that is all saved right here. We can open that back up and finish that out. So have fun selecting all your new free and half price books and building your library.